Guy had some trouble one day in Lower Lake Otay, San Diego, and was able to ditch in the lake. Got out of the aircraft sank to the bottom, and it was, we got, these things are dime a dozen. Okay, we'll get another dive bomber, no big deal. It was found a couple of years ago by a fisherman in Lower Lake Otay, using his fish finder. What's that? Looks like an airplane. Well, yeah, it was. So Captain Rasmussen went down and looked at it and said, yeah, we want this airplane. This helldiver here is only the 4th example of a helldiver in the United States. And so we have it. This is what it looks like right now out on the restoration flight line. And it'll be taken inside and over a period of years restored to what it looked like the day it crashed in 1945. And many of the aircraft that you see inside our museum are World War II veterans. Once looked like this, and through years of effort, they're put back into shape. National Flight Academy. Ambition, our mock aircraft carrier, go right next to the museum. There's the Blue Angel Atrium. It's just 67 feet away. This has been a 20-year vision by people like Captain Bob Rasmussen, Admiral Skip Furlong, certainly Admiral Jack Fetterman, J.J. Koenig. Let's excite our young people by giving them aviation-related problems that they can solve in an immersive and fun setting. Let's bring them aboard this ship. They can live and eat there. And we'll say there's an earthquake in Haiti. And all right, guys, we have to design an airplane that can carry this much weight, this far, this fast. Got to do it right now because people are depending on this. A serious immersive game. This is best in the world. There's astronaut Gene Cernan last month at the launching ceremony of Ambition. If you think of Ambition as a ship, the ship has been launched, it's in the water. It's not ready to go to sea yet. We have to outfit it with the simulators, and we have to put the furniture in the building that we need to house 264 students a week. We also have to hire and train the crew to run this camp. And here you are coming aboard this quarterdeck, ceremonial quarterdeck. That's real teak wood there. Here's a picture of Hangar Bay 1 and 2. There'll be 42 networked simulators in this hangar. This is the most simulators outside Department of Defense. And we're gonna give them missions. Okay, after the earthquake, there's a cruise ship that's sinking. First of all, got to find the cruise ship. Then we have to work together to maybe we'll put some pumps on it and try to pump the water out. Short of that, we have to rescue all the people. How do we do that? Well, we're gonna figure it out. And here's where that's going to live, similar to what I imagine several of you here are familiar with. Probably nicer than what several of you are familiar with.
A little wider between the racks.
Looks real spacious.
Yeah, the 6-man bunk room motif there. But and you don't find a window on ships, but it is a building. We have to have one. But it doesn't have to convince us, does it? It has to convince a 7th through 12th grader. Bring them into this immersive world, and they're going to suspend reality for a week. We are working with the University of West Florida to develop our science, technology, engineering, math-based curriculum from the keel up, and have partners: Texas A&M, Purdue, Georgia Tech, Albany State University, been helping us do that. We also have partners in Central Florida, for Universal Studios and Imagine Creative Technologies. This, a bunch of state and engineer aviators. No, guys, get out of the way. We work in Central Florida. We know how to suspend reality. We know how to hold and keep the imagination of the teenagers that you want to inspire and educate. And they are valued partners. National Flight Academy is going to open in May of next year. And that's pretty close. There's a lot of work for us to do, and we toss and turn at night. But we're getting it done. We have a schedule. We're working toward it. We intend to go public with our national advertising campaign in August of this year, about a month away, really, and open up our website and take applications for young people to do this. This is going to be a .com enterprise. And it's obviously aboard a Naval Air Station. The Navy doesn't endorse it or support it, but the Navy obviously allows it to be here. The proceeds from the National Flight Academy are going to go to support the Naval Aviation Museum. Hangar Bay 1 and the National Flight Academy were built last year. I think I got a slide on that. Yep, here we go. $27 million, over 400 people last year were building these buildings out at the Naval Air Station. Buildings exist. The $15 million outfitting campaign just complete. And it was at the launching in May where a donor raised his hand and said, you guys are $850,000 short, I'll write you that check. So we have completed our outfitting. Now, fundraising never ends. We are now looking to build our scholarship endowment. This cannot be just for rich white kids. We have to lift all boats, and we have to inspire and educate our young people, because the United States is in the bottom third when it comes to STEM performance around the world. So 1/2 of our student body will be on scholarship or some sort of tuition assistance. And we think right now for our 6-day, 5-night experience, probably $1,300 per camper. And this is comparable to, I think actually a little bit less than something like Space Camp would charge for a similar amount of time. We are looking to hire a staff of around 40. Some of these people will be professional educators. Some of these people will be college students that are going for their education degree. It is going to be a fully accredited program. And we envision that credit for high school courses and college courses, imagine we have them 48 contact hours a week, will be able to be gained. Think if you were sending your 11th and 12th grader to the National Flight Academy 2 summers in a row, 6 hours of college credit. It's not nothing. Okay, let's see. They're all going to come in here. Yeah, we're always looking for help. People that help us with all kinds of things, software development and grant writing, curriculum development. We're doing all that. If you want to spread the word on the National Flight Academy among your friends and family, please do. We just completed our Centennial Symposium last month, the biggest symposium we've ever had, obviously a special year, 100 years of naval aviation. In the Blue Angel Atrium, the greatest stage on earth. You guys have seen it. We do big things out there, and here's Neil Armstrong last year as he was our guest speaker at our banquet night with Admiral Holland. The Naval Aviation Museum Foundation often is confused with the Naval Aviation Museum. And people will tell Admiral Holland, Jerry, you're doing a great job at the museum. And he'll say, well, thank you, but really, it's Captain Bob Rasmussen who is the director of the museum. The foundation, us, we're a 501c3 not-for-profit. We were chartered by the Secretary of the Navy to raise funds, to build buildings, and give them to the Navy. That museum out there was built with private funds, and those airplanes are restored with private funds, not tax dollars. The businesses out there, the IMAX theater, the souvenir store, the motion-based simulators, that covers our overhead. So when people make a donation, so I want to donate to that SB2C that needs some work out there, then 100% of that donation goes to the intended cause. If you go to Charity Navigator, you'll find the Naval Aviation Museum Foundation is one of the absolute top charities available. That was a pretty fun place to work back in the day, but I work at a pretty fun place now, and it is just down Navy Boulevard from here. And absolutely, we want you to visit and bring your family and friends. We found this, that over 40% of people that live in Pensacola have never been to the museum. The good news is, yesterday we broke the number for our second best June ever. If we have 8,000 people today, we'll break the record. I don't think we're going to have 8,000. But obviously, we were hurt, as we all were last year with the oil spill. The region has bounced back. Your museum has bounced back. People are coming in the door, and it is free. It's free to park your car. Someone will show you around for free. If you want to go to a movie or jump in the simulator, have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my presentation this morning, and I'm open to your questions. sir.
Yeah, that sounds like a dream career, go from flying a jet or whatever aircraft like that into this. That's amazing. Sure you.
It absolutely
you've had
is,
some
and I appreciate walking in that building every day, yes.
Your academy or the school you're going to have for the teenagers to go into for the week, not that I'm against it, I'm just curious, will foreign students that are allies and like that be able to apply to come in? Will there be some percentage allowed?
Yes, they will. And Admiral Hoeing has, with his network, he has made contact with the embassy of Bahrain to this end. So yes, sir.
Very curious. And that is still one of the top 10 tourist places in the United States, am I correct?
It is one of the top 10 tourist attractions in Florida. And that's saying something. It is the top attraction from Orlando to New Orleans. We expect this year we'll have 750,000 visitors on a naval air station that's hard to get to. And people come to Pensacola for the beach, as they should. But while they're here, they go to the museum. And so the museum itself is not a destination. But we think that the National Flight Academy, once it gets going here in a couple of years, will be a destination. And then families are going to bring their children here and drop them off, and then spend the week enjoying our beaches and all that we have to offer here before they pick them back up. We think that an annual economic impact to the region of over $30 million a year. Yes, sir.
I know that Steve Bobby from AC Reed has already set the groundwork to capture some dollars from the parents as they're hanging out waiting for the week to go by. How about the local hotels and other rental agencies to absorb the additional parents, families that will be coming and have to stay in the area while their child goes through the program?
They can't wait. And we have some partners that are working with us. We have some local trustees certainly, and people, the Admiral Kellys of the world that are talking up what's going on at the museum and the National Flight Academy.